Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums.
Yo, this is DMP Sports with your man KD, and this is Friday's edition. Let's delve into action. Today, I'm going to give you tactical breakdown, facts, and also insight and prediction concerning the upcoming games in our top 5 leagues in Europe. Let's delve into action. First of all, there's a match against Real Madrid and Girona. And in this match, Real Madrid currently second position, Girona in the 12th position, right? When we go to the facts about this game, Real Madrid are 7 points behind league leaders Barcelona. It is a must-win for them. Barcelona won against ATM last weekend, and which pushed them to the first place as usual. And at the same time, they are leading Real Madrid 7 points, right? So Real Madrid have won 13 of 15 home league games this season in all competition, right? Which is not bad. Girona have only 15 points from 15 away matches, which is very bad. When it comes to a team like Girona. The head-to-head, Real Madrid, they have won 8 of their last 15 meetings. And Girona, of course, the last time Girona met Real Madrid at their home, they drew 1-1. So is this game going to happen like that? I don't think so. Let's go to the tactical insights. Madrid are under pressure, coming off poor form. They must respond strongly. Their last 2 matches, they've lost against Mallorca. They lost 2-1 against Mallorca, and Bayern Munich did it for them in the Champions League, 2-0. Are they going to recover? Are they going to use Girona as a scapegoat? Let's see what will happen Friday night. And prediction, I'm predicting Real Madrid to win 2-0. Of course, Girona to score, even though they are mid-table. I think Girona, they are going to give Real Madrid a very, very high competitive game. Real Madrid are not really going to take grind on them. They are really going to give them a very tough time. But I predict 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid. And in the game against Barcelona against Espanyol, this is going to be a very dicey game. Right, Espanyol, when it comes to they playing against high-level teams, even though they struggle, but they give them a tough time as well. So this is the Catalan derby, and Barcelona currently sitting at the top of the table. They beating Atletico Madrid last week 2-1. They extended their lead to 7 points. A solid mid-table when it comes to Espanyol side. They are a very solid mid-table team, top half performance. They've drawn and lost in some games. And against Barcelona, I am taking that, and everybody, I know a lot of people are predicting Espanyol to lose against Barcelona, of course, yes. And it is really going to be a very hard game. It's going to be a very difficult game because Barcelona are in the Champions League. Are they going to prioritize the league at the expense of the Champions League, or they are going to do the double? If it happens like that, then meaning that Barcelona, they are supposed to rest some key players in their team, and currently they are facing deficiencies when it comes to the fitness of their players. A lot of key players are not available. Rafinha and the likes, they are not available. Are they going to rest the likes of Rashford, Lewandowski, and the others at the expense of Champions League, or what? Who knows? But I think in this game, Barcelona are favorites. And prediction, I predict that Barcelona to win, even though it's a derby. Sometimes a derby can be very, very rough. It can be emotional. In terms of prediction, sometimes you can't really predict derbies. Derbies, sometimes when it comes to forms, the forms doesn't really count. But I think Barcelona are going to win, but not on a silver platter. Right. So let's delve into the English Premier League. Of course, Arsenal early kickoff. Anytime, when it comes to early time kickoff, it's very, very dicey. Sometimes you can't really predict when it comes to early kickoff. Against Bournemouth, in their last three matches, it has been very, very difficult for Arsenal. Arsenal, they've drawn two, and Bournemouth have won one. I think the last match they played, it ended 1-1 at Bournemouth Stadium. And in this match, Arsenal are top of the league. They are pushing for the title. Once again, they are also in the Champions League and in the league as well. In the beginning of the season, we were all rooting that Arsenal they are going to win the quadruple. But at the end of the day, it's reduced. Arsenal reduced to two, a double. Can they win the league and at the same time win the Champions League? In this game, it is really going to be a dicey. Arsenal are leading the league with 9 points. Are they going to stretch it to 12 points? City also have a game in hand against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, of course, Arsenal, they have a 72% win probability according to Opta. A best defense in the league, of course. They've conceded less goals this season. Bournemouth they are draw specially. Their last 5 games, they've drawn 5 out of 5, including the famous 2-2 against Manchester United. Arsenal could go 12 points clear with a win in early kickoff. And insights, Arsenal coming off Champions League win, they have the strong momentum against Sporting CP in Portugal. They got a late equalizer, kind courtesy Kai Havertz in the dying minutes. So they won. CP will come to the Emirates and try and see if they can grind something out. But I think that, of course, Arsenal, they are going to go through the next stage of the competition. Bournemouth, they are very dangerous but inconsistent. Right? Maybe probably their star man is no more there. Right? But let's see what will happen. And I predict that Arsenal to win 2-0 or 2-1. This game, Arsenal to win 2-0 or 2-1. If only they play all their Arsenals, I think that Arsenal, they are going to win this game. But if they try to concentrate on the league at the expense of the Champions League, then I think that, of course, it's really going to help them, right? Because if they try to rest some players, of course, Bournemouth, they are not a small team that they think that they can just overpass. But at the end of the day, I predict that Arsenal, they will win 2-0 or 2-1. All right. So Liverpool and Fulham. Liverpool this season, they are not really at their best. They are chasing the Champions League qualification. Of course, Fulham too are chasing. If Fulham win this game, of course, the point difference between Liverpool and Fulham will be just 1 point. Meaning Fulham, they have that opportunity to also try their possible best to enter into the Champions League zone. In England, they have extended the Champions League place to 5 teams. So if the 5th team will qualify to the Champions League, right? So the key fact is Liverpool currently they are sitting on the 5th place in the league. Fulham often competitive, but they struggle versus when it comes to the top teams. They are very robust when it comes to the lower mid teams and all those things. But when it comes to the top teams, they struggle a little bit. A tight race for European sport. They are also rooting to go to Europe this season, next season. And Liverpool need consistency. They must win this match because other than that, they should just count themselves out of the European title, European position next season. And Fulham likely to sit deep and they will counter. Mostly that's what they do. Fulham, they have sharp attackers, so sometimes they sit deep and they hit you on the counter attack. That prediction, I predict that Liverpool, they are playing home advantage also counts. I predict that Liverpool to win 2-1, right? And also let's go to the match of the week, Chelsea against Manchester City. The contest of this match is one of the biggest game this weekend, and City chasing Arsenal in the title race, Chelsea fighting for a European place as well. Their issue is similar to Liverpool's issue, and the key fact over here is Man City win probability is 41 as against Chelsea's 33%, and Chelsea winless in the last 9 league games versus Manchester City. So meaning City, they have a higher upper hand when it comes to Chelsea. Right, so this game, the prediction, everybody, I predict that City should come as a victor at the end of the day. City have won 4 of last 5 away games at Stamford Bridge. So meaning Stamford Bridge is the home of City currently, right? So City in a better form psychologically. They are not in the Champions League. They are out of Champions League. They are also rooting for either double or triple, if only they can win the league and the FA Cup, right? And Chelsea inconsistent in the league despite cup success. Even though they won 7-0 against a championship team, they think that they have the opportunity to also come as a victor in this game. I predict that City to win 2-1 in this particular fixture. Right, so let's quickly go to Manchester United. Of course, Michael Carrick's team. This is a rivalry. This is also a derby match. United currently on the 3rd in the league position. Leeds are struggling. They are 15 points and they have only 33 points. Manchester United in strong form under interim manager Michael Carrick, which a lot of people are rooting that they should give the job to him. Right, Leeds among teams with fewest points recently. As I said, they only have 33 points and they are sitting 15th place in the league table. United pushing to secure a Champions League spot. Of course, I think that this season they are going to be in the Champions League, right? For the 3rd position, it is cemented for Manchester United, right? So United have the momentum based on their previous runs, and they've had a lot of time to train and gel and be consistent among themselves, right? Because they have had about like 15 days. They are playing on Monday. Manchester United are playing on Monday. So probably we think that Manchester United will win this game 2-1. So let's quickly go to the league leaders, Bayern Munich, by Munchi, right? So they are first. South Poli 16th place. They are fighting relegation, and Bayern Munich they have 73 points. Best defensive in German Bundesliga. They have only conceded 27 goals, and also only 6 wins out of 28 matches for South Poli. So meaning it's a very and over in this game I predict that Bayern Munich are going to win 3-0 or 3-1 since they are playing away. But it might be more, right? The goals might be more, right? So let's jump into our the Italian Serie A, right? Over there too, we have AC Milan against Udinese. AC Milan currently in the 3rd place, fighting for Champions League spots. Udinese mid-table. This season they've been very inconsistent this season, right? So Milan recently lost to Napoli 1-0. Last week they lost to Napoli 1-0. It was a very close game. At the end of the day, Napoli came as a victor. Milan have won 29 of 57 head-to-head matches against Udinese. So Milan, they have a slight edge over Udinese. Udinese inconsistent, but they are capable to surprise at any day. So Inter Milan, they are stronger at home and they defend better. This season, they've defended very well. And Udinese can also be stubborn, right? But the inconsistency is a lot this season's their games, right? I predict that either AC Milan to win 2-0 or 2-1 at the end of the day, right? So Atalanta and Juventus. Atalanta this season, they've not really performed well. Juventus are really pushing. Atalanta, they are chasing European spots, and Juventus pushing for the top 4 position. Fact about this team is that Juventus have won a crucial game versus Girona to boost their top 4 hopes. That was last week. And Atalanta known for attacking football but inconsistent in finishing. Of course, Kamaldeen is a protege. I wanted to say something, but I'm not going to say it. It might create a lot of chaos. So I'm just going to rest my way by. So when we look into this game, Juventus more structured and defensively, they are very solid this season. They are a structured team. I think Juventus, they are a real building team. And it's whatever they do, they've structured their system very well, and it is very difficult to break them down. Atalanta, they are very dangerous, but of course, much I do about nothing. At the end of the day, it's nothing to write home about. I predict that this game is going to end a draw, 1-1 or 2-1 in favor of Juventus. And of course, a match that I would wish everybody would watch, right? Fabregas, Como. Last season they surprised us, but this season they've surpassed. They've gone beyond our imagination, right? So it's Como versus Inter Milan. Como, they are pushing for top 4 this season. A lot of people were saying that Europa and Conference League, but I think they've gone beyond our imagination. They are fighting for top 4 position. They are meeting the league leaders, and Inter are 7 points clear at the top. Como on the set match winning streak. Come on, are they going to do with 7 against Inter? Are they going to stay at in the top 4? Are they going to qualify for next season's Champions League? That would be a surprise, right? So Inter just beat Roma 5-2. Strong attack when it comes to their upfront forwards, Martinez and Thuram. Right, so insight about this match is that this is the most interesting game of the top 4. This is the most interesting game, I think, apart from Manchester City against Chelsea. I think this is another big game everybody should follow. So Como, they are strong momentum and home advantage. They are playing home, so a lot of people predict that home advantage is also going to count for them, right? So people are also predicting that. Before coming to the game, I was speaking to a friend, and he said that Como is in for surprises, and he thinks that Como are going to beat Inter Milan. Let's see what will happen, right? So I predict that even though Como has home advantage and all those things, but experience will help Inter Milan to win 2-1, right? So it's going to be a very tough game, right? So guys, this is DMP Sports. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and share your comments as well. The investors, the predictions are there. Let me hear from you. All right, catch you. Bye.
Down, down, down. Da, 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 down, down, down. Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums. A diamond page, oh let's engage. Every topic, every stage. Borderlines blur, but hearts stay true. Diamond page is all for you. The brass is bold, the groove runs deep. Thoughts to ponder, truths to keep. Snap your fingers, feel the flow. Diamond page now.